Yep, Jordan 105.5 FM, the station you are listening to. Von Michael, still the voice on radio. Let's get to talk. Let's get to meet you. Who is Kingx Vibe? So people who don't know you.
Yeah, King's Vibe. It's the guy with the vibe. Yeah, everything about me is vibe.
Okay.
Music, that's my dream.
What opened your ears to music? Actually, what made you decide to say, okay, it's music or nothing?
I don't think there's a particular thing I can point that opened my ears, but it's just a gift. That's my purpose of living. And I was born into music because my parents were into music. They are in choir. My dad is the head of the choir, and music have just been one thing that's been in me from childhood.
Wow, quite interesting. So, let's talk about the production journey also. As a music producer that you are, what are the challenges you go through while trying to produce a particular track or while trying to work with different artists?
You know, this field we meet different kind of musics, and it only takes someone that have been listening to music over time, and you've tried to get knowledge of all that genres of music for you to know how to follow each artist. So if you're not that constant, if you're not always getting updated in different kind of music, trying to listen to all kind of music, it's really a big thing. Yeah. So
you open your ears to all kind of music. You take in all kind of music, even the one you know. Okay, it's not. This is not. You still take them in. Quite interesting. Now let's talk about working with some people. As our faces are different, so our characters and how we come out to people are different. What has been your most crazy experience with an artist? Tell us, share with us here.
There was this guy, I don't want to mention him actually, but there's this artist that he came to the studio that I don't know. I kept asking myself, is this what music's supposed to be? He doesn't know how to write songs. Fine, he doesn't know how to write songs, doesn't even know how to sing, doesn't have the voice.
But he wants to do music.
He wants to do music.
And you collected the money or?
No. If you heard the song, you won't believe that this person sang the song. Like the outcome was mind blowing.
Wow.
Like, so I just have to try and lecture him how to write the song.
Now let's talk now. If an artist is not very good, and you know within yourself that this guy is not cutting it at all for you, do you tell him to stop, or do you say go ahead and the money is good? What do you do at that very time?
One thing about me is I put my best to everything when it comes to music. I don't just chase people out like that. I try to encourage them, because I don't just push people away. I try to encourage them. If it will take me to tell them, okay, these are the steps you're supposed to follow to write this song. Okay, do this thing this way, do this thing this way. The outcome the goal is to bring out a very good and professional outcome. The output should be professional. So I don't push people out. I try to encourage them. And
amazing
I believe
stuff.
they'll get better. The more they do music, they get better in it.
Awesome. Let's go back to the music. It's E.G. Royce with a song titled Tata Shay, one of the artists you've worked with. Your tune is already on the sound. So guys, enjoy this tune. A sound produced by Kingx Vibe is the song titled Tata Shay by E.G. Royce. Here in the building, an ex-producer doing good for himself when it comes to music production, and also an artist. Now, there's been this trend of producers dabbling fully into music. We've seen it with Young John, we've seen it with Fields, we've seen it with some other producers, Mastercraft, and a host of them. SAS, most of them are moving like fully into music. You do music also?
Yeah, I sing.
Okay.
I sing. There are so many. Most of my artists don't even know I sing.
Wow.
So it's one part of me that I've not really shown to people.
Is there a plan to get to show that to people anytime soon?
It's personal, but I think so.
Okay. Well, keeping our fingers crossed on that very one at this time. Let's talk about balancing production and your life in general. It takes time to produce a bit. I remember one time I was in the studio with a producer. I was literally sleeping when he was producing, like he was doing it with utmost joy and satisfaction, and I was tired. Now, how do you balance your mentals? You know you need to rest, but you know you have to find the right note to make this beat work well. How do you balance all that?
Well, the thing is, you have to enjoy what you do. Once you are enjoying what you do, you don't get tired easily. So the trick there is I make sure that whatever I'm doing when it comes to music production, I'm enjoying it.
Okay.
If I'm not enjoying it, I'll tell the artist to shift the session to the next day or to another time.
Wow.
Or let the artist to go. There must be a reason that will make me not to enjoy it, and it's 80% not from my side.
Okay.
It's most times from
the artist side.
So I'll have to tell the artist to go, come back to so and so day, or look at what you're going to work on this, so you can have a better, successful section.
Okay.
So the thing is, enjoy what you do.
Now let's talk about royalties, spreadsheet, and things like that. How does it work for you? What's your take when it comes to royalties from an artist? Do you have like an agreement before you start producing for them, or do they just pay you outrightly and say, King's Vibe, this is your money, leave my royalties for me, and things like that? How do you do it?
Definitely, there should be a split sheet of royalties, but it depends on the agreement I have with the artist.
Okay.
So there's no definite.
It's not a definite thing.
Yeah. So it depends on the agreement I have with the artist.
Okay.
What I'm contributing. Some artists I do voice in their songs.
Okay.
Those things count.
Oh.
So it depends on the agreement.
Okay. Quite interesting. So it depends on the agreement. Sometimes if you don't voice, you don't collect money at all. Or I mean, you don't collect royalties.
Artists that I voice and I'll just dash them. Or some artists I will.
Now, at that point when you dash them, I've seen this cost issue. Now, let's say you voiced on an artist's sound and you say, okay, take it, they go. And then in a month time, you go on stream platform, you sing the song hitting 10 million, 20 million, 30 million. What do you do at that time?
You definitely, any artist I want to dash my voice, vocal for, is not going to be someone that I don't have good relationship with. So someone I have good relationship with should know that if that song
Pigs.
there should be a cut for me.
But what if he decides not to say, oh, King's Lives, you dashed me now, but what do you do at that time? You let go.
It's a small world now. We'll meet again. One team goes back. So
definitely.
There's no big deal.
Amazing stuff. Producers are known to understand music fully, are known to have good ears for good sound and good stuff. What can you say about the Nigerian music, the production in a general? Do you think we're hitting it? Do you think we're there? Do you think we still have some works to do? Yeah, very, very good producers. Do you think we're there already?
Definitely. The thing is, without being told, you know that Nigerian producers are doing very, very well. Yeah, there are rooms for improvement, there are rooms for being better than what we are now, but the level we are now, we are really hitting the world, we are shaking the world. Afro music, Afro beats, it's everywhere. So I think we're trying.
Amazing stuff. Yeah, that one. Now let's talk about the song titled Dynamite from one of the artists you produced. Talking about E.G. Royce. What brought about the beats, the instrumentals of this very song? Or should I say, what frame of mind do you get to before you cook a beat for an artist? Does the artist call you, or do they call you to say, listen to this thing, I want something like this? Or do you just sit down on your own and cook something and say, okay, listen to this and see what you can do on it?
Let me take the instance you use Dynamite, like E.G. Royce. E.G. Royce is vibes boy. He's always full of vibes. So E.G. Royce, most times he sends me a voice note of the song, and I'll be like, okay, this is the angle, this is the vision of the song, this is where I'm looking at it, the future of the song. I'll try to explain how the song is supposed to be. Then him is going to give him his own idea as vibes boy. So most times we do the beats in the studio together.
Okay.
We, even when the song is already written, we don't just do the beat and he starts writing the songs. So we follow the message of the song in the instrumental. So if you listen to the instrumental, you also find the same message of his lines, his lyrics
in the instrumental,
pronounced in the instrumental. So that's how we just do it.
Amazing stuff. Let's get to listen to the sound. This E.G. Royce, the song titled Dynamite, right here on The Switch.
For a long time, it seemed to me that real life was about to begin.
Get married this year. If you want to build you can still tell us.
Well, I was about to tell you that's actually a very personal question for you actually. But definitely there will be shows. I'm planning my very first show for next 2024.
Okay.
Guess is going to be middle of the year 2024.
Oh, interesting.
Ending of the year. My very first concert.
Wow. Okay.
So that's one of my big projects for next year. Other projects are coming up.
Definitely. We'll definitely keep you guys informed right here on the show. Whatever plans, whatever information he has, will definitely keep you updated. How can people connect with you via social media for those who probably need your services, and how can they do that?
Yeah, just hit me up on Kingx Vibe Beats on Instagram, on Facebook, or hit me up on my mail, Kingx Vibe Beats.
All right, Kingx Vibe Beats, Kingx.
Kingx.
Okay.
VIBE.
Okay.
Then Beats, BEAT.
Okay, so guys, you had that one. Kingx Vibe Beat up on social media. Go connect with him or send him an email at kingsvibebeat@gmail.com. Alright, so do that, guys. Connect with him. If you're an artist and you're struggling, or your producer is not giving you what you need, connect with Kingx Vibe and get the best of the best. Thank you so much for coming around, bro. We wish you all the best and goodies. Guys, stay with us. The show continues. Jordan 105.5 FM, the station you are listening to. Von Michael is my name. I got you covered right here till the hour of 3.